the City Commission meeting. Could we have the roll call, please?
Smith.
Here.
Clute.
Here.
Commissioner Bragg is absent. Harvey.
Here.
Robish.
Present. Please join me for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Moving on to the agenda approval. I have no changes in front of me, so
Motion to approve. Second.
roll call vote, please. You gotta get on it.
I know. Smith.
Aye.
Clute.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to public forum. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. Please state your name and address for the record. Is there anyone in the audience tonight here for a public forum? If not, I have one for public forum. It's a proclamation for Fire Prevention Week. And Fire Prevention Week is October 5th through the 11th, 2025. And if you were like me and you came home from being away for a day or so and you heard a chirp in your house, that is your battery for your smoke detector. And I was reminded last night of that. So, and I'm reminding everyone else now that it's Fire Prevention Week, October 5th through the 11th. And that's a good time to check your smoke detector's batteries or replace them. Don't check them, replace them. Moving on to the consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. And our consent agenda tonight consists of 4.1 minutes of September 22, 2025. 4.2, have personnel items. Number 1, accept the voluntary retirement of Mary Olson from the teen tween library position effective November 1st, 2025. Post internally and advertise to fill this position. Mary has been at the library for over 18 years, and I want to personally thank her for her service and all that she has done there. Number 2, accept the voluntary resignation of Police Officer Rebecca 2, effective September 24th, 2025, and advertise to fill this position. Number 3, approve the employment of Kay Sapo for the Solid Waste Maintenance 1 position, effective October 6th, 2025. Number 4, approve the employment of Colton Clemens for a water sewer treatment uncertified position effective October 6, 2025. And number 5, approve the employment of Braxton Mendo for a water sewer treatment uncertified effective October 6, 2025. 4.3, special on-sale alcoholic beverage license application filed by James Valley Shrine Club for a fundraiser for the fire department on October 3rd at the campus center. That is a fundraiser for the fire department. They're having comedians. Big John Small, I think, is one, and can't remember the second one, but that's at the campus center, October 3rd. So remember that. 4.4, special on-sale alcoholic beverage license application filed by Broadland Creek Golf Course for 2 Monday night football events to be held on September 29th and October 27th at Broadland Creek Golf Course. And 4.5, payment of the bills.
Move to approve consent.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Clute.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to bid quote items, 5.1, consider pay request number 1, the final bid number 2025-21 submitted by Top Grade Concrete LLC in the amount of $99,011. And with us tonight, we have from the engineer's office, Megan Eggleston. Would you want to enlighten us on this?
The project has been completed and we recommend it for final payment.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions for Megan? Or roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Clute.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. 5.2, consider pay application number 002 final for the project number 2024-15, the Huron Salt Shed from Century LLC in the amount of $20,316.40.
Motion to approve?
Second.
She was right on, okay. Any questions for Megan on this one? Any questions for, okay, Megan, you're on.
This project has been completed and we recommend it for final payment.
Sure thing, thank you.
And this is, if I may, this is out at the Public Works Building facility.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, there's some checklist items that had to be finished, I understand.
Yep.
Yeah, they had some checklist items and then we were just waiting to get the pay request back from the contractor for a few months.
Okay, thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Clute.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Thank you, Megan, for sitting in. Number 6, petitions and communications. 6.1, consider the approval of the plat establishing a utility easement area within the right-of-way to be vacated in support of HMMI LLC expansion project. Barry Cranston, would you want to fill us in?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. On the board up there, you can see I've kind of highlighted this area in red with kind of a reasonable attempt at trying to draw the plat so you can see exactly where it runs in relation to the horizontal machine plant itself. And again, this plat is merely extends the, or establishes the 20-foot vacation area as an easement area, with the exception of that small notch that you can see right in front of what would be the new addition area. Now, again, this is not to scale, so it might be off a little bit, but that is a reasonable attempt at drawing it, I thought. So anyway, that is, it kind of coincides with the previous vacation that was voted on last time, and so we recommend approval of this plat. This plat, for the record, does meet the conditions that the commission set forth on their motion. The first being that all the stakeholders be allowed to pursue easement area in accordance with HMI. This resolves all of that in one fell swoop, so to speak, by creating this easement area. And the second condition was that Northwestern be approved or approve of this plat area as an easement area, and we have received a final notice from them that they would approve of that.
Sure.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, any questions for Mr. Cranston? Or I see HMI is in the audience tonight.
I have a comment. I was at a wedding in New York City over the weekend, and this was a huge topic of conversation. One of your employees was there and talking about the importance of this project, how important it is not only to Huron, but to the entire country. So your reputation is far and wide noted.
You better get that brake working because it's going. All right, we have a motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Clute.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to ordinances and resolutions, 7.1, second reading of ordinance 2275-30-248, the 2026 annual appropriations. Pauline, you gonna put the final touch on this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it short. We've been doing this for 3 months, and I think almost everybody's aware of the numbers. Just quickly, property tax revenue has an increase of 2.9%. The new growth is 1.19. That's a total increase for 2026 of $250,912. Again, both second penny, first penny, and third penny budgeted the same as we had in 2025. At this time, you finalize salaries with the unions and negotiations, 3% cost of living with the step. Capital assets, I'm not gonna go through each individual, I'm just gonna give you totals, because again, we've worked through these things. Total capital assets from second penny is $4,618,652. Water is $279,427. Sewer, $676,000. Solid waste, $398,011. Outside budgets we went through last week. Enterprise funds, water rate increases based on the study. Again, it's not final, but these are the percentages that have come from the initial study. It's 4.5 for water, 4.2 for sewer rates, and solid waste will be 5%. So if you look at the bottom of that, in the last paragraph, the 2026 budget is $40,896,417. This is actually a 9% decrease from last year by $4 million. And you can tell, most of it is from our projects. Downtown project was $2.3 million. The big water projects, sewer projects, those are done and coming off the books. So I found that interesting, that was a 9% decrease. I'd like to thank my staff, finance, for being patient and working through these numbers with me as well. The department heads for bringing in good numbers with the budgets, I do appreciate that. And the commissioners for working hard to have a balanced budget for 2026. So I do recommend the approval of the second reading of the 2026 annual appropriation ordinance.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any comments, questions? I'd like to thank everybody's participation in this and the help getting through it. So department heads, employees even, I mean, just everybody digging in and getting her done.
Yeah, me too.
Were there any outside commentary or questions on it?
No comments from the public.
Thank you.
Mhm.
We have a motion and a second. Let's have a roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Clute,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to 7.2. Second reading of ordinance 2274-23-417, zoning home occupational conditional uses, permit use, and sign erector's license. Barry Cranston, would you like to?
Yes,
enlighten
thank
us?
you, Mayor. These, again, this is just cleanup language. The home occupation, this just eliminates the annual renewal and the semi-annual review, and we've gone to now a complaint basis only type of process, and so we don't have to go back and do re-inspections and things of that nature unless we either hear or see something going on that we want to clean up, so to speak, for the applicants. And so that, then the fence, the additional fence requirement for churches in the R1 and R2 zones. And so with that, I just recommend approval, no change since the initial reading.
Excuse me.
Move to approve second reading.
Second.
Any questions for Mr. Cranston? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Clute,
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. 7.3, consider approval of resolution 2025-05 for HMMI street vacation. Mr. Cranston?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. This is merely the formal resolution that would be considered and hopefully approved. And this is what gets forwarded on to Department of Revenue and gets filed at the Register of Deeds, and actually triggers the conveyance of the property to horizontal machining for that purpose.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions? Any questions from HMMI? No? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Clute,
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. 7.4, consider the approval of the resolution 2025-06 of the director's license fee. Mr. Cranston?
Thank you, Mayor. This merely removes the references for sign erector's license within the ordinance. We no longer have that license requirement, and it was kind of a situation where some would do it and some wouldn't. Some of the larger companies would hire, somebody like a Kibble Equipment would hire somebody out of state, and they weren't even aware that there was a requirement for some of those things. So this just standardizes the ordinance, so, and the erector's license is not required. And then it would also be removed by any reference to in the rate resolution or anything like that.
Move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Okay, any questions? Yeah, go ahead. Commissioner Smith.
Has this been a problem in the past? or
Well,
just
because there are requirements such as a $5,000 performance bond. So they have to submit that, and so other companies, when they're doing business, sometimes they're not even aware that there's a requirement. They know there's a permit requirement, but not the erector's license requirement. And so this just kind of cleaned all of that up, and now it's just one standard. It's just part of the permitting process.
it's part of the signage.
Mhm. It's part of the signage permit process.
So, just a second, so, let's just say a business hires a company to put their sign up.
Mhm.
Whose responsibility is that if that sign goes in the wrong place?
I personally go through and locate each and every sign that goes up in town.
Okay, so if we take this away from the erector's, responsibility, and you discover that it's in the wrong place, you go to the business,
That's correct.
and therefore it's their
Well,
problem.
as part of the permitting process, I cite those signs.
Okay, this
And
has
so
nothing to
there
do
is-
with that.
So when they get a sign permit for me, I know the size and the location of those signs. And because we have an aggregate square footage requirement for most of our districts, and so I have to calculate that if there are existing signs and add that all together and see if it fits the existing ordinance, or does it need a variance, for example, anything like that. So I physically check every sign.
Okay,
So when you sign off on it, that's the official
Yep.
location of that.
Right, with the exception of, we do have some right-of-ways that, obviously with Dakota Avenue right down the center of town, that's one that we encourage them to make sure that they've talked to the state of South Dakota, with DOT out there to make sure that they're not in the right-of-way and things like that. But yes, generally speaking, I go through every sign, I make sure it meets our sign ordinance.
Okay.
Whether it's the extension out into
Yeah.
a right-of-way, or above the right-of-way, or the proper materials, or the square footage, or what have you.
Just a quick note to the resolution is just taking the fee.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
There's
what
no
I
fee
was.
anymore to do that.
Oh,
Right.
The ordinance changed the wording.
Right.
This is just taking the fee off of the rates.
okay. Cody, I have one question for you. We have our legal counsel on the Zoom with us here, and Cody, I have a question to ask for you. There's a party in the audience that would like to speak on this. Is that permissible?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. Cody Honeywell. I'm not sure why my camera's not working, so sorry, guys.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, now it's my laptop computer. Okay. I think it's up to you guys. I've had clients accept comment on these, and I would just recommend that you keep it short. I don't think it's necessary, but if you would like to hear from the public, I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea either. So, I guess it's up to you. Is that helpful?
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you very much. David, you had something to say about
I'm
that?
just saying, as a national sign provider in my previous employment, that Barry's absolutely right. He's gonna give you the signs requirement, and McDonald's is gonna hire my former employer, and we're gonna do all of that permitting and check with the state and go through Barry. The erector's license is all that we're gonna do is, most nationals aren't gonna go have that extra, piece, and then the permit won't get closed out, or there'll be something that the property, John Deere or whoever put up the sign has to go chase later. It's
Okay.
way better just to have one permit in one bucket, have everything you need there and move on, or the sign companies will miss it every time and they'll get a permit not closed out.
Okay.
Then when the property gets sold 10 years from now, we'll go back to a history lesson of this $45 erector's permit that nobody knew about.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have a motion and a second, and any other comments, questions? Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Clute.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Thank you, Cody. Moving on to departmental items, consider authorization to declare property as surplus and set the online auction with Meyer Auction Services LLC with a closing date of October 21st, 2025. Go ahead, Pauline, you got it in front of you.
Thank you. Yeah, you pretty much said it all. We're hiring Meyer Auction Services to do the auction. Closing will be October 21st. And we're declaring all these items on the list surplus. Now
Okay.
nobody can turn it on.
Do we have a motion, I guess?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Where will
Oh, yeah, location is, will be out at the street shop.
okay, but how about the public to get, to look at this list? Well, this will
It'll be posted on our
just-
website and a notice put in the newspaper.
Okay, all right,
And Ben Meyer Auction will have, after Monday, a list
okay,
and pictures.
all right.
Don't be competing with me on that Otis Spunkmeyer coffee cookie maker.
I was just looking at that.
Yeah, see?
Popcorn machine on there too?
That's some good stuff, but, okay, roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Clute.
Here. I
Harvey.
mean, aye.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye, thank you. Having completed all the business for the night, we will be adjourned.
One thing, I would like to just thank everyone for their initiative and their efforts to help us steer us through this tedious little project that had all kinds of curves, but with your guys' help, we got through it, and like I said, HMMI, our sincerest thanks to everybody who